Hi, I'm Brianna, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So we're only a couple weeks away from the most highly anticipated rematch of the year, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury's dad, he said something pretty interesting. He said he wants his son to go in there and rough up Deontay Wilder. He wants him to use his size, his weight advantage that he has over Deontay Wilder and try to wear him down. But as you guys see in these clips right here of Tyson Fury training, that's not the way Tyson fights. Matter of fact, it's probably only been like 2 times in his whole career where he fought a really aggressive fight. That was against the very small Steve Cunningham and in his very last fight where he got cut. And he had no choice but to try to rough the guy up and stop him before the referee would stop the fight, which would have been a win for his opponent because the cut was caused by a punch. Now, when it comes to the idea of going in there and roughing up Deontay Wilder, I think that's a losing strategy. I think Tyson Fury should do the exact same thing he did in the first fight. Just don't get caught with the right hand this time, which is almost impossible to do for a whole 12 rounds, which is exactly what Tyson Fury figured out in that first fight. So once again, Tyson Fury's best chance of winning this fight is doing the same thing he did in the first fight and praying to God that Deontay Wilder still hasn't learned how to adjust to Tyson Fury's style. Now, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, all Deontay Wilder has to do is set up more punches than the right hand. Deontay Wilder, he has to disguise the right hand by landing stiff, quick jabs, hooks to the body, throwing other punches to take Tyson Fury's mind off of the right hand. Because you could clearly see if you go back and watch the first fight, all Tyson was doing was waiting for the right hand. That's all he was worried about was the right hand, so that made it very easy for him to avoid it. But if Tyson has to worry about a quick-ass jab, upstairs, downstairs, if he has to worry about hooks to the body and all of those things, it makes it harder to anticipate the right hand every time it's thrown. This is the reason why I truly believe if Tyson goes in there trying to rough up Deontay Wilder, he puts himself in position to be knocked out early. Because now you're fighting a more flat-footed fight. Now you're not in a position to avoid the right hand as easy as it was for Tyson to avoid it in the first fight. In fact, that's kind of what happened to Luis King Kong Ortiz. In the rematch with Ortiz and Wilder, Ortiz, he was clearly outboxing Deontay Wilder, and then all of a sudden, Deontay Wilder, he made an adjustment. He started throwing the right hook to the body. When he started throwing that right hook to the body, for whatever reason, that made Luis start to engage with Wilder a little bit more. And as soon as he started to engage with Wilder a little bit more, and that right hook took his mind off of the right hand, that's when Deontay Wilder, he unleashed the right hand and knocked him out with one single punch. If Tyson Fury tries to fight an aggressive, roughhouse type of fight with Wilder, I think the same thing will happen to him. But at the same time, Wilder's right hand is so unpredictable that even if Fury fights the perfect fight, he can still fall victim to that right hand. Let's see how it all plays out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.